So, exalted Venus, what does it mean when you have an exalted Venus in your birth chart? Well, Venus, when it's in Pisces, because it's exalted in Pisces, these people, especially women, do not settle for anything less than butterflies when it comes to love. They really try to avoid that social norm of arranged marriage. Because Venus is what? Venus is love and relationships. It's happiness. More than even the luxurious comforts and the wealth, that it signifies, but mainly it's love, relationship, marriage, and, feeling happy. So when it's in the zodiac sign of Pisces, which is like this deep water of imagination, creativity, artistry, and Venus, who really is a creative planet itself, represents music and acting, painting, and so when Venus comes into the sign, it just feels like the love is more esoteric. It's like being high on weed, and then how you become really friendly with people. I haven't done it, okay, at all, but it's like you being drunk, and whenever whoever comes in, it's like, hey man, what's up? Come on, dog. You see what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what happens. And so these people really want to feel an artistic, imaginative connection with people they come across, and only then they want to make a connection. These people want to love the world, because Venus in certain signs becomes very protective and only wants to love a certain group of people who might be privileged to their level of social privilege, their level of social status. But Venus in Pisces really is like that Mother Teresa type of love. Oh, everybody come on, let's give each other a hug. And this is really what Venus signifies here. These people would rather be single for the rest of their lives than go about with a meaningless marriage. So in a way, this can really make a very, I wouldn't say moody, but very picky partner. As much as you might think that Venus in Virgo represents a picky partner, this is actually far more picky than any other Venus position, because Venus is looking for that spiritual esoteric connection. And most people who might live in the real world with their Venus, they may not connect with them. And so they're like, nah, next. And so these guys might get married, like in their late 30s or 40s, or might go through partners one after the other because they're not finding that soul connection that they need. But, the reason why it's exalted is because love is amplified in a very beautiful manner, in a very spiritual and artistic manner. So when you have a partner, when you have a Venus exalted, you are going to be, first of all, attracting a lot of beautiful people, a lot of beautiful partners in your life. And you are going to be giving them all the love, all the care, like a Mother Teresa. Like literally, these people could become mothers to their husband or wife, which everybody just loves, So, and they become some of the best mothers, because being a mother takes a creative talent. You have to be really creative. It's not just about loving them. It's how you love them. You got to love them with creativity. What are you going to do when they're 4 years old? What kind of classes are you going to make them join? Are you going to teach them any lessons? Are you going to play with them? Are you going to do any activities with them? This Venus wants to feel happy with these kind of things, being creative and artistic things. Okay, so if you have this Venus, and if you feel picky, and you don't want to go into that traditional marriage, that especially Indian traditional marriage, it's okay. You're not born for that. You're really born for a love marriage more than anything else. And even let's say Mars is not aspecting your Venus, which I did in my video about love marriage, Venus, when it's excelled, is really also strongly inclined towards love marriage, right? Now remember though, in Pisces there are 3 nakshatras, meaning if you're new to my channel and if you're a Western follower, in reality, one zodiac sign, which is 30 degrees long, is divided into 2.5 sections. Literally 3 sections, okay, with different size. And those 3 sections are being ruled by different planets. So the first section Well, the three nakshatras that are ruling is Purva Bhadrapada, Uttra Bhadrapada, and Revti. Meaning that the first, I believe, 10 degrees are, the first 10 degrees are Purva Bhadrapada, ruled by Jupiter. Then from 10 to 23.40 is Uttra Bhadrapadas, ruled by Saturn. And then from 23 to, I think, just 30 degrees Pisces is ruled by Mercury. So when your Venus is in Purva Bhadrapada, you'll have a very spiritual, religious, esoteric love. Like for you, love is like a Mother Teresa. Like you love everybody equally. You come out very, very calm and spiritual. When you have Venus in your Uttra Bhadrapada, you're going to be very more realistic in Pisces. This is why you may, if you watch this video up until now, you'll be like, that's not really me, because I'm quite more realistic about life. I'm not really that esoteric. That's probably the fact, because you are under this possession of Saturn in Pisces. And then the last one, which is ruled by Mercury, Revti. Now these are the true artistic people. They are very, driven by hands, meaning painters, lyricists, writers. So this is why you want to know that just because your Venus is excelled, you may not act like Venus is excelled. You may act either totally to the extreme or totally to the other extreme. So you might, it's kind of important to know this. Okay, guys, so this was my analysis on Venus in exaltation point in Pisces. If you're new to my channel, subscribe above, because I'm going to be doing all the details of astrology, as you might as well already know in my channel. And look out for my videos every day. And if you want to know more about astrology, check out my link below. Check out my book there, Astrology: The Speed of Light, and you will see your own chart there. See ya.